Okay, folks, could I have your attention? I'm going to call this meeting to order. This is a regular meeting of the Council of the City of Ottawa, Illinois. Madam Clerk, would you call the roll, please?
Awesome.
Here.
Gainier.
Here.
Eichelkraut.
Here.
Less.
Here.
Mayor.
Here.
We have 5 present.
Would you all stand, please, and join in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that the minutes of a regular meeting of the Council of the City of Ottawa, Illinois, held on Tuesday, October 16, 2018, and the minutes of a special meeting held on Tuesday, October 30, 2018, both be approved as recorded in the permanent files of the City Clerk.
Is there a second to that motion? Commissioner Gainier, any discussion? Any corrections in the minutes? Not, roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. Is there anyone wishing to appear before the council tonight? Yes, please, and would you step over to the podium there?
Thank you. My name is Lauren Tice. I am the wife of Ottawa fireman Kevin Tice, and I'm here to read a statement. On behalf of the members of the International Association of Firefighters Local 523 and their families, we are here to make a statement about a decision that was made by the fire chiefs and Commissioner Gainier. The decision was made to change the schedule of the fire department from the current and collectively bargained schedule of 48 hours on with 96 hours off to the non-negotiated 24 hours on with 48 hours off schedule. This decision was made unilaterally without input from the union and without regard to the negative impact it would have on the men and their families. The 48-hour work schedule was unanimously approved by the union in 2013 as a way to successfully implement non-emergency transfers and raise revenue for the city. This schedule did not change the amount of hours worked, but allowed for more continuous time for the men to spend with their families. The union was told by the administration that the proposed change back to a 24-hour work schedule was necessary due to safety reasons, but this explanation did not include evidence, cause, nor justification. Administration shared that the union members were working too many hours. However, the new schedule does not impact the total hours worked per week. Therefore, the change will not yield a purposeful resolution to the supposed problem. The contract states that the chief has the ability to request a change in the workplace schedule. However, the union believes a request should be handled in collective bargaining, not by violating the contract. The administration also stated the move was due to reports of officers complaining about the schedule. All officers, as sworn on this statement, report that they have not submitted any formal complaints regarding the schedule. Finally, the administration stated that the move was needed because the union refused to address staffing, but the union has not received a written request to address proper staffing at this time. We believe that the unique schedule and transfer opportunities have increased retention and recruitment of qualified personnel. We believe that any change in workplace schedules should be addressed collaboratively in collective bargaining. If administration or the city council would like to discuss real safety concerns and other improvement opportunities, the union members would be open to that discussion. We believe that the unilateral violation of the contract has brought morale to an all-time low and should not be implemented. The decision was made without input from the union and without regard to the personal implications the schedule change would have on the union members' families. We read this to you as a united front of Ottawa firefighter paramedics and their families. The firemen in this town are hard-working individuals who dedicate their time to the citizens of this community. We ask that you consider the impact of this decision on the many families that sit here before you. A decision that was made without any regard to the negative implications on these men and their families. The union members and their families agree that the 48-hour work schedule has brought better work-life balance. In closing, we are unable to understand a decision that will upturn our entire lives. A decision that has not been supported by a single union member. A decision that has no factual evidence to support it. And a decision that will have many of us questioning our commitment to this city. This statement has been signed by the entire union and their spouses. The 48-hour schedule is better for our families, which is what a fire service protects at all costs. Thank you.
Thank you, Lauren.
I have copies of these for each of the commissioners.
Great. Anybody else like to address the council? If not, let me just comment on what Lauren just said. First of all, as I understand it, this has resulted in a grievance, so we have to handle it in a grievance procedure. Secondly, I think that the city's concern is what's best for the department and what's best for the citizens of Ottawa. When we tried the 48-hour, I was at the meetings. It was agreed that we'd try it and see what happened. It was supposed to reduce overtime substantially. It didn't. What our main concern is the health and safety of the firefighters, as well as what's best for the people of Ottawa. And I wasn't at the meeting where fire chief addressed the issue with the firefighters, but it's my understanding that we believe we've had increased accidents. When people have to work 48 hours straight, and as Lauren said, it's very hard work and sometimes it's very busy work. At least when you work for 24 hours, you get to go home and sleep. There can be times when you're working 48 hours that you don't really have that much time to sleep, and it surely affects, at least that's the view of our chief and our commissioner, it affects the ability of our firefighters to perform, not because they don't want to, just because they're tired. And I understand, I got another letter regarding this. The letter focused completely on what the firefighters wanted and what their families thought was best. None of them talked about what's best for the city and what's best for our citizens. So I think that's where we're going to have some discussion. If those arguments and those reasons didn't come out, they will come out when we go through the grievance process. But because the firefighters are represented by a union, we have to deal with the union to go through that process. And we'll do that in good faith, just as we've negotiated the contracts in good faith. And I think how we tried this 48-hour shift in good faith. All right. Anybody else? Okay, I'm going to want to welcome our 2018 Ottawa Kiwanis Club kids tonight. And this is something that's been going on for as long as I can remember. And it's always a fun evening. And basically, we'll have students that have been selected from the schools across the city to sit in and act as mayor or commissioner or any of the other appointed officials you see sitting up here or seated over there. So as I call your name, I'll ask you to come up and then take the chair of your respective city official, and then the official will kind of sit at your side or at your back and maybe guide you a little bit during the process. It's nothing to be afraid of. How many of you have seen this on TV? Have you watched it? And how many of those people say this is that your favorite program? Anybody? Oh, they're smart kids. All right. So acting as mayor tonight from Marquette Academy is Ella Van Wiggeren. Come on up, Ella. And Dave Van Wiggeren and Christina Cantlin are her parents. And I'm going to have you sit in the back just for a second until I get through this list, and then you can come up here. Okay? So acting as police chief tonight from Shepherd School is Totus Keeley. Is Totus here? Why don't you go over and sit next to Chief Rolson? His folks are Dave and Angie Keeley. From Marquette Academy, our fire chief tonight is is Maggie Jewett, who's going to be working with Andrew Bukowski, fire chief. Is Angie here? Or Maggie here?
She's sitting right.
Oh, she's already there. All right, you're way ahead of us. It's a star. And from Shepherd, acting as corporate counsel, that's our city attorney, will be Corrine Francis. I don't know if I mentioned Maggie's parents are Tom and Kim Jewett. Parents are Kevin and Heather Francis. And from Shepherd, our city engineer working with Dave Noble would be Cole Smelko. Cole's parents are Pat and Maggie Smelko. And also, or from Marquette Academy, our city treasurer will be Amber Danielson. She's not here, okay. Don, you may have to do this on your own. City clerk tonight from Shepherd School will be Megan Smelko. Must be Cole's sister, am I right?
Twins, actually.
Friends, oh my goodness. So you have to do things together all the time, is that how this works? She'll be working with Shelley Monks, our clerk. And from Marquette Academy, acting with Commissioner Awesome as Commissioner of Public Property, is Aslan Awesome. Beth and Bob Awesome's daughter. You guys related? And work with Tom Gaynor, our Commissioner of Public Health and Safety from Shepherd School, is Carson Hagee. His mom is Jody Hagee. And from Marquette Academy, working with Commissioner of Accounts and Finance Wayne Eichelkraut, is Keely Rick, son of Brooke, daughter of Brooke and Justin Rick. Finally, acting as Commissioner of Public Improvements with Commissioner James Less from Shepherd School is Kimberly Camacho Perez. Folks are Bivana Perez and Benjamin Camacho. Okay, so we're going to take a step back and let our student city officials take over. And something I forgot to tell you. Before Ella steps up here, we have a special presentation tonight. It's a surprise presentation. The City Council doesn't even know about this. And we have a group of Girl Scouts from Troop 1806. And Joy Ortiz and Amber Werner are two of the leaders, scout leaders, and they're going to tell us what they've got for us tonight. And I'd have to say, I met with these girls about, 10 days ago or so, and we had a real good discussion. They're concerned about water conservation, and all kinds of water issues. They wanted to do something for the city related to water, so take it away.
Hello, citizens of Ottawa. We are Girl Scout Troop 1806, Ottawa, Illinois, Central Illinois Council. Our Girl Scout troop has been learning how to love water, save water, and share water. As a part of our leadership journey, we choose a Take Action project to help share water with our community, the city of Ottawa. We met with Mayor Bob to discuss our ideas and hear about the city's needs. Together we decided to help build a water fountain in one of the city parks. Today we donate the proceeds of our 2018 fall product sale to the city. Our donation totals to $250.15.
How much?
$250.
250. 15 cents. Oh my
50
God.
cents.
50 cents.
We trust you and will use this money to help build a water fountain. Thank you for letting us share what we have learned and make the world a better place.
Thank you. Oh my God, look at this.
On an election night.
Let me get a picture of the graph.
I'm going to give this to our city treasurer to make sure that it's all taken care of, and he might even count it and make sure it's all here. Okay, thank you very much. Now, how did you raise the money again?
For our fall product sales,
What kind of stuff did you sell?
like nuts and candies, magazines, subscriptions.
Wow. Thank you very much.
And
We'll make
where's
sure
the
this
50
gets.
cents?
Where's the 50 cents? Okay. Okay, we'll pass this down. We really want to thank you, girls. This shows that you're good citizens, that you care about your town. Maybe someday you'll be here at Kitty Council, and maybe someday you'll be a real commissioner or mayor. Okay? Does that sound like a possibility? All right, well, thank you so much, everybody. Let's give them a round of applause. Leaders, thank you very much. All right. Discussion.
Are there the names? I just don't know. Can I see how to leave them out? Oh, okay. No, you're fine. I just felt it.
You got it. You'll be fine.
Okay. Oh, okay. Steady do to you.
Yeah. Why do you cramp? He worked
Oh, yeah, I recognize a few.
No, you're fine.
All right.
Sure. Did you tell her to say start with Commissioner Eichelkraut's first? Oh. Say Commissioner Eichelkraut's part.
We'll go to Commissioner Eichelkraut's part of the agenda.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that the biweekly salary payroll of October 19, 2018, in the amount of $391,709.22, and the biweekly salary payroll of November 2, 2018, in the amount of $394,878.39, both be approved and warrants issued.
Is there a second to the motion?
Aye.
Second.
No, he can't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she can. It's her. It's his.
Second.
Yeah.
Discussion?
No, we still need a second. Yeah.
Second.
Okay. Mr. Gainier down here. Yeah.
Second.
Okay, we're good. We got one.
Okay. Discussion? Roll call, please.
Awesome. Here. Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Here.
Les.
Aye. Here.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut, the monthly expense report of November 7th, 2018, showing expenses in the amount of $1,709,179.24 be approved and warrants issued.
Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Awesome. Aye. Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut. Aye. Les.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that a resolution approving and authorizing the execution of an employment agreement for an appointed city official and Kimberly Zimmerman as NCAT Transit Director be received and placed on file for public inspection.
Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Awesome. Aye. Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut. Aye. Les.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. Commissioner Eichelkraut, do you have anything else for the council?
Yes.
The city has received 3 property tax installments from the LaSalle County Treasurer's Office.
I am pleased to announce that those payments are right on target as budgeted. The city has closed on the parcel for a new bus barn. We are hopeful to be in this new location soon. We have recently received 3 new buses from our state of Illinois. The city's warning siren system has been updated, and the additional 3 new sirens have been erected soon. We are close to completion and recite official year 2018's audit, and will be working closely with the city treasurer on the tax in December. Thank you. We are moving to awesome's part of the agenda.
I
Awesome, do you have anything for us?
I have some updates. White Lane Sanitary Sewer Extension. This project was planned to provide sanitary sewer service to 26 unserved residents along Gentleman Road, Parks Lane, and White Lane, and included installation of approximately 3,400 feet of 8-inch sanitary sewer. Construction of the sewer began on June 6, 2018, and was completed on November 2, 2018, and is available for residents to connect. Illinois Route 71 Sanitary Sewer Extension. The Route 71 sewer project was initiated to provide sanitary sewer service to annexed properties at the intersection of Interstate 80 and Illinois Route 71, as well as additional properties along Illinois Route 71 located within the new Interstate 80 TIF district. The project included installation of 18,000 feet of sanitary sewer ranging in size from 8-inch to 24-inch at a cost of $3.5 million. Construction of the project began on March 9, 2018, and is planned to be completed on November 30, 2018. Illinois Route 71 Water Main Extension. In addition to the sewer project, engineering design has begun for a new water main to serve the properties located along Illinois Route 71. Within the new Interstate 80 TIF district, the project will also require permits from Illinois Environmental Protection Agency, the United States Army Corps of Engineers, and the Illinois Department of Natural Resources. Engineering design and permitting will be completed in 2019, but a date has not been set to begin construction. Fox River Water Main Replacement. Design plans are currently being prepared to replace a 14-inch diameter water main that broke under the Fox River at an estimated cost of $800,000. In addition to historic preservation and endangered species reviews and sign-off permits will be required from the Illinois Environmental Protection Agency, the United States Army Corps of Engineers, and the Illinois Department of Natural Resources. Engineering, design, and permitting are planned to be completed by January 1, 2019, with contract award and construction to begin April 15, 2019. We are also coordinating the water main design with officials at Ottawa High School in conjunction with the new flood wall expansion.
Thank you. We are moving on to Commissioner Gainey's part of the agenda.
We have the report of the police chief.
Dear Mayor and City Council members, following is my report for the Ottawa Department for the month of October 2018. Squad car calls, 1,453. Arrests, 479. Prisoners. 10-2 state and 10-2 county jail, 7. 10-2 juvenile. Central dispatch 911 calls, 873. Central Dispatch administrative calls, 4,953. Respectfully submitted.
Moved by Commissioner Gainier that the report of Police Chief Brent A. Rolson for the month of October 2018 be received and placed on file.
Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Oh, okay. Now we have the report of the fire chief.
Number of bell alarms, 1. Number of still alarms, 18. Activated alarms, 23. Number of medical calls, 253. Number of transfers, 96. Mutual aid given, 9. 5 Marseilles and 1 Serena. Mutual aid received, 5 Marseilles EMS 2 Ottawa. MABAS calls, 0. Number of patients, 260. Total calls for October 2018, 400. Property loss, 0. Contents loss, 0. Vehicle loss, $7,100,000. Vehicle, that's, I already did that. Total loss for October 2018, $7,100,000. Total non-residents billed for medical services for October 2018, 91. Respectively submitted.
Thank you.
Moved by Commissioner Gainier that the report of Fire Chief Andy Borkowski for the month of October 2018 be received and placed on file.
Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Possum.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Gainier that the quote received from Sideno Networks, Inc. in the amount of $6,396.30 to upgrade the IT storage at the Ottawa Police Department be approved and paid for from the General Corporate Fund.
Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Second.
Discussion?
So we were running out of storage in the Ottawa Police Department, so we needed to increase that.
Do you have anything else for the council?
That's all.
Oh, roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
At the current time, the city of Ottawa has a shortage of vacant lots to build new homes on. In talking with developers, one of the reasons for this shortage may be the various fees that are charged by the city to subdivision developers and prospective builders. To help with some of these fees, I will soon be introducing an ordinance placing the moratorium on the collection of these fees and reducing others. Hopefully, this will spur some developers to open up some lots for building.
Thank you. We are moving on to Commissioner West on the agenda.
Moved by Commissioner Less that a resolution authorizing the execution of an agreement between City of Ottawa and Alpha Controls and Services, LLC, regarding support services for the HVAC at Police and Fire Station, which has been on file for public inspection since October 16, 2018, be adopted.
Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Less that a resolution authorizing execution of an intergovernmental agreement between the City of Ottawa and the State of Illinois regarding the resurfacing of Route 23 be received and placed on file for public inspection.
Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Possum.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Less that a resolution authorizing the execution of a preliminary engineering services agreement between the City of Ottawa and Renwick and Associates, Inc. for the Green Street reconstruction be received and placed on file for public inspection.
Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Discussion? Does the engineer have?
You gotta do roll call.
We still have to, still talking about this, yeah. Does the engineer have any comments?
Does the engineer have any comment?
You wanna talk about Green Street?
Want to talk about Green Street?
Yeah, that's what, I'm sorry, about Route 23.
Which one?
Route 23.
Route 23?
Resurfacing of Route 23.
No, Green Street.
Or Green Street.
Green Street.
Yes. This is from,
Sorry, I couldn't hear.
Okay, all right.
yes, thank you, Mayor. This is for making an initial concept plan and a cost estimate for the raising of Green Street above the flood height. This will tell us how much money to request for this grant.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Less that the invoice received from Renwick and Associates, Inc. in the amount of $16,667 for the Deco Street resurfacing project be approved and paid for from the grant proceeds.
Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Is there a discussion? Roll call, please.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Less that the sales order quote received from Nice Rink in the amount of $10,398.96 for Thornton Park be accepted and paid for from the General Corporate Fund, Playground and Recreation Fund, and donations.
Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Discussion?
The City of Ottawa is pleased to announce the purchase of this portable ice skating rink to be installed this winter at Thornton Park. Residents will have the opportunity to ice skate with their families beginning in December when temperatures are conducive for ice formation. This is made possible by the City of Ottawa, the Ottawa Recreation Board, and supporting sponsors. We are excited to provide this winter opportunity to our residents.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. Does anyone else have anything they want to say?
Leaf vacuuming crews will continue collecting leaves throughout the month of November and, depending on the weather, anticipate being completed near December 1st. Yard waste dumpsters will remain available throughout the weekend of December 1st and 2nd, depending on the weather. Residents shall plan on this service no longer being available the following Monday, December 3rd.
Thank you. Does the city treasurer have anything to say?
Yeah, we do. We're currently working on the annual real estate tax levy, and we'll make the recommendations for the levy request in December. We're also compiling information for routine audits on two of our pensions, employee pension plans from the Illinois Department of Insurance, and our external auditors are financing their audit work on the city's financial statements, which time we'll have to do the city's management discussion and analysis to conclude these, but all these projects are going to have to be set aside to make sure that the cash donation we received tonight made it down to this end of the table.
What school do you go to? Does the city engineer have anything to say?
Yes. Thank you, Mayor. I would like to report that 2018 has been a good year of development in Ottawa. A new Holiday Inn Express hotel is under construction. The Fox Cancer Center has constructed a $2 million addition to house a new state-of-the-art cancer treatment equipment. A new OSF urgent care facility is under construction near Thornton's. Bash has constructed a new restaurant downtown. Ottawa Dental Lab has started construction of another building that will add 80 new employees. Illinois Cement has constructed a $4 million cement transloading facility behind Gladfelter Funeral Home. Pilkington has completed tornado repairs and is also constructing extensive new pollution control facilities. The United Auto Workers have constructed a new hotel to replace the one damaged by the tornado. Several of our local facilities are hiring additional staff, including MBL USA, Pilkington, Sabic, and more. All of this totals millions of dollars of investment in over 150 new jobs. and there have been 31 single-family homes started so far. All in all, this has been a good year. Thank you.
Does the city attorney have
Yes. Our report to the City Council is broken down by category as follows and covers the period from November 6, 2017 to November 6, 2018. Ordinance violations. Ordinance violations consist of charges such as truancy, curfew, possession of smoking materials by a minor, possession of marijuana, disorderly conduct, dog at large, excessive noise, unlawful possession of open alcohol in public or unlawful consumption of alcohol by a minor. There have been 509 new administrative adjudication files opened. During that same time, 799 files have been successfully concluded by payment of fine or dismissal. Nuisance. There are 66 outstanding liens against properties for nuisance violations such as weeds, high grass, and debris. 17 liens have been released this year by the property owner paying them in full. No liens were sold at last year's delinquent property tax sale, and none are proposed to be sold at this year's tax sale in November. Labor matters. The AFSCME fire and police collective bargaining agreements are not to be renegotiated until 2019.
Thank you. We are moving on to Mayor Eschbach's part of the agenda.
We have the report of the registrar. Birth certificates issued 30, death certificates issued 28. Certified copies were issued with fees totaling $2,330. Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the report of Registrar Shelley L. Monks for the month of October 2018 be received and placed on file.
Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Awesome.
Here.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the report of the Parking Administration Department showing fines collected of $4,440 for the month of October 2018 be received and placed on file.
Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
I'm going to sneak in and do this one because this is the big one. We had the report of the building official for the month of October. There were 20 building permits issued with fees totaling $5,827. 4 sign permits for $75, 1 pool permit for $50, 12 fence permits for $550, 4 tree care permits for $1,000, 10 general contractor licenses for $1,000, 2 electrical licenses renewed for $200, 3 new electrical licenses issued for $300, 24 electrical permits for $1,200, total number of on-site electrical inspections 51. There were 5 plumbing permits for $110, total number of on-site plumbing inspections 19. Our ordinance enforcement officer did a total of 102 inspections, and our code enforcement officer did a total of 153 inspections, for a total of permits and licenses of 85, with these collected of $10,512.
Is there a second to the motion?
Wait,
Second.
she's got to read it first. Hang on. It's okay.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the report of building official Michael Stuffin for the month of October 2018 be received and placed on file.
There you go.
Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier. Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the ordinance amending Section 10 through 41 of the Municipal Code of City of Ottawa, LaSalle County, Illinois, by the addition of a Class G golf course liquor license be passed and approved.
Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that a resolution approving and authorizing the execution of an employment agreement for an appointed city official in Deborah Ness as an Assistant Public Works Director be received and placed on file for public inspection.
Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier. Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that a resolution to enter into an agreement for application coordination services for a FEMA grant on behalf of the City of Ottawa regarding Green Street be received and placed on file for public inspection.
Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the report of the Plan Commission meeting held on Monday, October 22nd, 2018, considering the rezoning request from Joco Inc. for property located at 110th First Avenue be received and placed on file. Be it further moved, the council concur with the recommendation of the Plan Commission and the property be rezoned from a Class C2 Single General Business District to a Class C3 Special Business District, and the follow-up ordinance be passed and approved.
Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier. Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the report of the Plan Commission meeting held on Monday, October 22nd, 2018, considering the conditional use permit for a planned unit development, including preliminary plat approved for Pinnacle Point at Heritage Harbor, Ottawa, be received and placed on file. Be it further moved, the council concur with the recommendation of the Plan Commission and the conditional use permit be granted, the preliminary plat be approved, and the follow-up ordinance be passed and approved.
Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier. Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the report of the Plan Commission meeting held on Monday, October 22nd, 2018, considering an amendment to Chapter 90 of the Municipal Code pertaining to subdividing duplex lots, be received and placed on file. Be it further moved, the council concur with the recommendation of Plan Commission and the revision to the subdivision ordinance pertaining to the process of subdividing duplexes be approved and the follow-up ordinance be passed and approved.
Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier. Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that a resolution authorizing an amendment to the grant of easement between the City of Ottawa and the Diocese of Peoria regarding the Riverwalk, which has been on file for public inspection since October 16, 2018, be adopted.
Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that a resolution authorizing the execution of an agreement between the City of Ottawa and the Illinois Grape Growers and Vintners Alliance for the 2019 Wine and Jazz Fest, and authorizing the mayor to execute all Wine and Jazz Fest agreements, which has been on file for public inspection since October 16, 2018, be adopted.
Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the final plat for the Pinnacle Point at Heritage Harbor, Ottawa, be received and referred to the Plan Commission for review and recommendation.
Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the preliminary and financial plats of Anthony Place subdivision be received and referred to the Plan Commission for review and recommendation.
Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the report of the Historic Preservation Commission meeting held on Thursday, October 11th, 2018, considering the local landmark designation application for Reddick Mansion located at 100 West Lafayette Street be received and placed on file for public inspection.
Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Discussion? The Reddick Mansion is a very important building. I thank the Reddick Mansion Association for all their hard work in taking care of the mansion. Roll call, please.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
The next item on the agenda is we were supposed to have a bid opening, but we did not receive any bids that were due yesterday by 4:30. So for the record, we would just like to say that we will take that into consideration and we will go on with the next step to get rid of the property that we were trying to sell. You have a proclamation next? Probably. Did you see how big it is? It's kind of big.
Is this the one that on?
All right. Do you have enough room?
We have a proclamation tonight, which we do occasionally to recognize important people or events or causes. This one has to do with the National Apprenticeship Week, and it's long. I'm going to kind of summarize. Whereas the City of Ottawa is a community which acknowledges that registered apprenticeships have played an important role throughout our nation's history and over the past 80 years. And whereas apprenticeships have built and shaped the structure of our communities and strengthened our economy, and this November will be the third annual National Apprenticeship Week. And whereas we recognize the following apprenticeship programs registered in our area, about a dozen and a half of them or so, but they include bricklayers, carpenters, boilermakers, cement masons, plasterers, electrical workers, iron workers, laborers, operating engineers, painters, pipe fitters, plumbers, roofers, and sheet metal workers, and these are in the construction trades. And also, Sabic Innovative Plastics, one of our main companies in Ottawa here, has an apprenticeship program, and Illinois Valley Community College has partnered relating to instruction for apprenticeship programs. Now therefore be resolved, I, Robert Eschbach, Mayor of the City of Ottawa, do hereby declare and proclaim November 12th through 18th, 2018 as National Apprenticeship Week, and urge each individual to acknowledge and recognize the apprenticeships in our community and their commitment to make their organizations, families, communities, country, or world a better place. Proclaimed this 6th day of November 2018. I would just add that the apprenticeship programs in Ottawa have helped us in a lot of projects. They use the apprenticeship training as a means of helping our communities. I'm thinking off the top of my head of the Chris Kringle Market huts. We had 10 that were manufactured in Germany. The following year, the Carpenters Apprenticeship Program made 10 more, which they tell me are much better and sturdier than the ones from Germany. And just most recently, the Cement and Masons Union Apprenticeship Program has been doing some work to help fabricate some missing pieces for the, that were taken away a long time ago for the memorial, the Colonnade Memorial on Ottawa Avenue, which we hope to install soon. We've had some personal, and there's probably many more examples, but those are the two that come to mind. So Mayor, you can take it away.
Yeah, go ahead.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that a proclamation declaring November 12th through November 18th, 2018 as National Apprenticeship Week in the City of Ottawa be adopted.
Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Do you have anything else?
Okay, go ahead.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that this regular meeting be adjourned.
Is there a second?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut. Aye. Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Didn't they do a good job? Now, I always like to ask a few questions. These students, not only are they here tonight, but most of them spend some time Saturday visiting our various departments in the city. Is that correct? And I'm going to go over the police chief there, our student chief. Did you, anything that you saw or observed that surprised you, or any ideas you have of how to make the city better, or? It's really good. Is that what you're saying? Did the chief treat you okay? You feel like you have a feeling for what goes on at the police department? How about our fire chief? Did you have any thoughts about what you experienced in your tour? Were you on the tour? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Fix the what? The fire department building? Commissioner Awesome.
I just thought it was a really fun experience to see how everything in the city would run.
And Commissioner Les?
Wasn't able to go.
Okay. All right, you get lucked out here.
I thought it was really cool to see different parts of the city that normal citizens don't always get to see. I also gained a greater appreciation for first responders. Like you said, the facilities for the fire department need to be updated, as well as staffing and the new hours. But other than that, it was a nice experience.
Good. Mayor, you told me you weren't able to make it?
No, I was not able to make it.
Okay. Clerk?
Just kind of agreeing with everyone. It was really interesting to see things a normal civilian doesn't get to see. You really don't realize how many things actually help the city run, even just like how many businesses there are that help the city run. So that was really cool to just see it.
I thought it was a really good experience. I got to see stuff I didn't really think I knew before, and I just like seeing it.
Did they take you to the water plant and the wastewater treatment plant? Did you just see that? That's a lot going on there, isn't there? How about our engineer?
I really enjoyed the experience. I believe the upkeep of our services here in Ottawa is extremely important. It was great to see that that was happening in our city.
Thank you. And Commissioner?
I thought it was great to see all the different moving parts to our city. And also, I thought it was interesting how the firefighters wanted, or the South Side Station, they wanted to move the retired fire engine out of their garage because they said it was a waste of space. And they would like that move so then they could have more activity to work out and train.
That's a historic fire truck. We're looking for a discussion of expanding the museum someday, maybe. How's that? All right, well, I think you guys did a great job. And I want you to understand that this city is yours, and you can come City Hall anytime you want if the doors are unlocked. You're welcome to attend all meetings. Everything's in the public. And we think that's real important. And I think for all the craziness that's going on in government at the federal level and the state level, I think here in Ottawa, we work together. We don't call each other names, and we try to make government work. And I think you guys have done a good job tonight, kind of shown those values. And we appreciate that very much. So let's give one more round. All right. Thank you very much. You did a good job. See, oh, and you get to